Harold, thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me.
Did you have any trouble finding the Barrel building?
That's a personal matter and I'd rather not answer it.
Well, okay, shall we get started?
Sometimes.
Well, let me start by telling you how this university differs from the others in the state. We're a smaller class school with smaller class size, personal attention, but we have the resources of a big state school, including faculty of practicing professionals and internships.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. One of my big fears when I applied in-state was the size of huge lecture classes.
Well, that's exactly the atmosphere we try to avoid. Now, have you thought of a major?
Excuse me. That's my mother you're talking about. Oh dear. You didn't just ask to see my mother in a two-piece bathing suit, did you?
No, I didn't.
Allow me to explain. I have an extremely rare disorder known as chronic question myxedus. It's a neurological disorder which it makes a person not be able to hear a question correctly.
And by correctly, you mean?
Every time you ask me a question, I hear a completely different one.
I see. How come I never heard of chronic myxedus before?
Eleanor Roosevelt, probably. I probably should have told you as soon as I came in. I'm sorry, I just don't like to make a big deal out of it.
Well, Harold, I don't know what I can do. A college interview is primarily the asking of questions.
So, if a deaf person just came in here, you would just refuse to do the interview?
No, I will make sure there was a translator fluent in sign language.
Well, I'm sorry that the AMA hasn't recognized CQM as a legitimate medical condition. I try and live my life as healthy and as normal as possible, and I would like for you to treat me the same as any other prospective student.
I suppose you're right, but shall we continue with the interview?
It's in Argentina, isn't it?
Yeah, sure it is, but what extracurricular activities are you interested in?
7th grade, Melissa Blotch, we both had braces and it was kind of awkward.
What's your favorite subject in school?
I'll always take South Pike Road except during rush hour.
What's your favorite color?
Every Sunday.
Is it me, or is this completely pointless?
I don't know too much about this salivary gland. Sorry.
Well, that went well. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you.
Do you need directions to get back to I-40?
Cookie Monster. I guess I just like googly eyes. Is that weird?
A little, yeah.